Okay guys, this is the SL100. We showed the servicing of the bottom side. Now we're going to show the servicing of the top side. Now basically the only thing that you have to do for the top side is to make sure that your heads, both your audio, control track, video heads are clean. We clean the erase head. Clean all the stuff that the tape comes in contact with. We've already cleaned the capstan motor from the bottom side. We don't have to worry about that. We just got to clean the audio and control track head, the video head, the erase head, and the tape guides. And we'll clean those, and then I'm gonna put a little bit of rubber renew on the pinch roller. Now the pinch roller is in very good condition, so I'm not gonna worry about that. There is no, on some of the 711B chassis, they have a tensioner for applying tension on the belt, but this particular model does not have that, so we don't have to worry about adjusting the tensioner. But if you have one that has a tensioner, there's a screw up here and you loosen that screw and that belt tensioner will move back and forth. Basically you want it so that the belt is snug but still has just a little bit of play in it. Okay. Let's go ahead and we'll do that. So I'm gonna put the camera down here. That way you guys can kind of get a view and what I'm gonna do. Let's put my contact cleaner away. Get my straw back on there. Okay. Contact cleaner is your friend. So always remember that. So we're gonna get some paper, and what I like to do is we can use a piece of paper to clean the head drum. Now what some people will do is get a Q-tip and clean the drum and move the head out of the way of where you're cleaning, and you can do that. That's fine as long as you're moving the head away from the Q-tip when you're cleaning the drum. This is a two-piece drum, so clean the top and bottom. I use a piece of paper because it's safer, and I think it's better method. You might want to do the Q-tip cleaning method. Make sure that you're turning the head away from the Q-tip and do that, and that's no problem. There's nothing wrong with doing it that way. I just prefer the other way, so I'm gonna get some clean paper. I use blank sheet of writing paper. So just get a piece of this and we'll get it cleaned up. So that is basically all you're doing on the top side. Rubber renew will restore the rubber on the pinch roller. Alright, I'm gonna get this nice and clean. So I'm just gonna simply put the paper around the drum. Just get it in there, get it around the drum here. And I get the crumple the paper, go to the, get underneath here where the plastic guides are. I just put a piece of paper that's soaked in alcohol, and we'll just get it up against the drum, move it back and forth. That'll clean the drum, because this is extremely hard area to try to get into, so that's what I do. And then we'll just bring it back out. Now we can clean the actual head, so we'll do that. Let's put the camera down, and we'll do that right here. So basically you just put your paper that's soaked in alcohol. I prefer 99%, but 91% will do the job. I have used 70% in a pinch, but with 70% it doesn't evaporate very quickly, so you have to use a dry piece of paper to make sure they're dry. And let's just turn them counterclockwise, move the clean piece down so you can go the other way, and that cleans the heads. Now these heads were fairly clean, so they don't require cleaning, but I'm doing it anyway because so you guys know what to do in this video. This is teaching you, showing you how to do a full service on your Sony Betamax. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is get our Q-tip out. Let's get it cleaned. Let's get it soaked in some alcohol as well. Alright, let's go ahead and we're going to clean the, I'm going to show you what I'm going to clean here. Okay, so I'm cleaning this area down in here. So get your Q-tip. And just clean along the edge here. Just try to get it nice and clean. It's hard to do it with your left hand, so there you go. Okay, and then we'll clean that and the erase head on the back. Let's just clean the tape guides. Everything that the tape comes in contact with. Okay, and that's basically all you gotta do. Next thing we're gonna do is get some rubber renew, and we're going to apply it to the pinch roller. Now the pinch roller is hard to see, so let's see if I can get a better angle. Okay, so the pinch roller, it looks pretty good. I mean, this VCR, I don't think it had a lot of hours on it. The clock display was a little dim, but that could just mean that this thing was just plugged in, just sitting in a shelf, plugged in, and not being used. I think that's why the clock display is dim. And when I'm cleaning the heads, I could feel the where the heads protrude through the little slot, and those heads are in really nice shape. So I don't think the machine has had a whole lot of use, and you know, this thing is nice and clean inside. Look how brightly colored orange that tooth belt is. That tooth belt looks like it's new, like it's been replaced. Part of the servicing is, yes, you can replace this tooth belt, but the tooth belt lasts the lifetime of the machine. They almost never go out. Tooth belts usually don't go out. The other belts, for sure, they go out all the time. The regular belts do. So anyway, so let's get some of that, and we'll put some on there. Rubber Renew. Here's the Rubber Renew by MG Chemicals. Is what we're going to use today to clean the controller and restore it. So not only does it restore rubber, but it cleans it too. So basically, I'm just going to put it up against the controller and turn it. Okay, guys. Okay. Got the Rubber Renew. Kind of a pink colored chemical. Kind of pink. And we'll just put it up against the pinch roller and turn the pinch roller. You want to let this dry completely 100% before you use the VCR. Because if you don't let it dry, it can get on your tape and it can also not do its job. So it has to dry completely before it's useful. It's like if you're putting it on an idler tire, have to wait for that chemical to dry, because that chemical soaks in to the rubber and restores the rubber. And it cleans it, and you can see how dirty the was. You can see how bad it is. See all that dirt? I'm gonna go one more pass on the Rubber Renew here. Whoops. Now we got some wet clothes there. Alright, let's go one more time. And that's basically gonna be all you do for the top side. This is for the 711B chassis. There are some other chassis that are different. Like if you have a 711 A, I think it was. Yeah, the 711A, which was your SL5000 series. The top side maintenance is different from this, what I'm doing to this one. This video is maintenance and servicing on the 711B chassis. So there's a lot less dirt came off of it, but still it's pretty dirty. So, and when that dries, that rubber is going to be nice and soft, and it's really going to be very, very good. So Rubber Renew is a very good chemical. I'm just going to put some alcohol on my hands here to clean that off my hand. And then I'm going to wash my hand. Wash your hands with soap and water if you do get Rubber Renew on your fingers. I would recommend using rubber gloves if you're going to use this product. because it is toxic stuff. It could cause skin cancer, I think, if you get it on your skin. I'm just wiping the surface over here because I got it on there, so, okay. Well, that basically, my friends, that is it. That is how you service this beautiful piece of machinery. And in the next video, we'll do a demo. And we'll show you the demo with the top off, so you guys can see this mechanism working. Now, what is weird about this SL100 is that they've got the circuit board partially covering the mechanism, and also you notice that they've sunk the mechanism down to the bottom. This is one of their slimline chassis. I just thought it was interesting how they sunk down the cassette basket. Everything's kind of sunken and shrunken down in there. So I thought that was kind of cool. And good old linear power supply. And there's the voltage regulator that fails. Is the STK5441. If your voltage regulator has failed, one of the common issues is no power light. So if you have one of these and you turn on the power and there's no power light, and you'll see the clock and you'll see the channel, but you don't have a power light, that voltage regulator is the problem, and it needs to be changed. We don't have that issue on this one, but I have had that issue on I did a video one time on my SLHF 750 where the voltage regulator had to be replaced, and I actually just ended up putting another power supply. I had a power supply that was working and I just swapped them out. So that's what I did on that video, and hopefully one of these days when YouTube will let me download more than a 15-minute video, I have to do some stuff in order to do that. But I want to get some of my old videos, I want to download them and put them back on my new channel. That's it. That's how you service on the 711B for the Sony Betamax. This is a full service. So in the next video we'll do a little demonstration. But I want to let that rubber renew dry. So see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.